Howdy folks, Dr. Ed here with Total Body Healthcare, and I've got your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week. Kicking off the month of March 2026. Hopefully you guys are ready for spring. I know I am. We did a little bit of work in our garden this weekend. I'm ready for some warm temperatures. For the month of March, I thought we'd focus a little bit on pediatrics this month. A lot of you that come in here to the office, of course, see a lot of kids running around here. You see me adjusting them. And the parents that bring their kids in here, they of course understand the reasons why. But then there's other patients that ask me, why do you adjust kiddos? And so I thought we'd cover some of those topics for the month of March. The biggest one, I thought we'd just kick off with it, just really get the month started, is because these kiddos do tend to have a dysregulated nervous system. That's a big word. What does it mean? It basically is a breakdown in the communication between the central and autonomic nervous systems and then the rest of the body. In essence, their brain does not realize what their body's doing, and therefore it dysregulates. It loses control of what is happening down here in the body. Parents, let me ask you this: Does your child seem to struggle with meltdowns a lot, or maybe? Maybe they've got chronic stomach issues that medical tests can't explain. They don't know why they're having them. Those two different things, even though they seem vastly different. One's behavioral, one's kind of internal organic. They're both related to a dysregulated nervous system. It really just depends on what part of the nervous system has the breakdown in the communication. The good news for those parents, and if you're one of those, I hope you're listening really carefully right now. The good news is that dysregulation I want to say it's easy to take care of, but it is not a complicated process to get it taken care of. That's what we do when I say a neurologically focused pediatric chiropractor. That's what I do is I look for areas of your child's nervous system that has that dysregulation in it. We have some testing that can measure this for us so that we can actually see those areas. We find those areas, and then through the gentle chiropractic adjustments that you see me performing on kids, that's how we get their nervous system back into regulation, allowing the brain and the body to communicate like it's supposed to. Throughout the rest of the month of March, we're going to dive into some specific conditions, if you will, that do result from a dysregulated nervous system. And adults actually don't just blank out on me if you don't have any kiddos, because some of your conditions that you're dealing with in adulthood might have resulted, there's a good chance, not just might have, there's a good chance that they resulted from a untreated, dysregulated nervous system when you were a kiddo. So hopefully you're going to be diving into some of these topics. I'll be sending out some articles to help you understand it as well. So make sure you're paying attention to those links and read those articles. And we're going to dive in deep and help get our nervous systems regulated. I'm Dr. Ed with Total Body Healthcare. And there's your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week.